All right. Greetings and welcome. This is the ThaBadbrey Herbalist, ancient astrologer of ThaBadbrey Herbal.co.uk. And today I'm going to be speaking to you about the journey of the Heavenly Father, the journey of the Sun. All right. I'm going to give you a quick way, a quick method, a quick strategy to memorizing the ingress dates of the Heavenly Father, the Sun. All right. Now, if you are a student of ancient astrology, a fellow student like myself, even if you aren't a student, most people are aware of this here, that the Sun tends to enter into a new tropical zodiac sign between the 20th to the 23rd of each month, or from the 19th to the 23rd of each month. But it tends to vary based upon whether or not we are experiencing a leap year. Leap years have been introduced as a result of the Gregorian calendar due to it having to replace the Julian calendar as a result of a certain person in a position of power choosing to mess with the calendar in the first place. But anyway, I won't digress and I won't go into that. All right. So now, example is this: in the tropical system. All right. The dates that the Sun enters these new signs are as follows. All right. On the 21st of March, he enters into the sign of the Ram, Aries, yeah? On the 21st of April, he enters into the sign of the Bull, Taurus, yeah? That's on the 20th of April. And then on the 21st of May, he enters into the sign of the Twins, the pair, yeah? Gemini. And then on the 21st of June, he enters into the sign of the Crab, Cancer. Then on the 23rd of July, he enters into the sign of Leo. On the 23rd of August, he enters the sign of the Maiden, Virgo, carrying the wheat in her hand. She's walking towards the scales, all right? And then on the 23rd of September, the Heavenly Father enters into the sign of the scales, Libra, all right? And then on the 23rd of October, he enters into the sign of the backbiter, the Scorpion, Scorpio, all right? But then, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, he enters. On the 22nd of November, he enters into the sign of the Archer, Sagittarius. And then on the 22nd of December, he enters into the sign of the Sea Goat, Capricorn. All right. And then it changes again. On the 20th of January, he enters into the sign of the Water Bearer, Aquarius. And then on the 19th of February, he enters into the sign of the Fishes. Not the fish, but the fishes, as the ancient Renaissance astrologers would say. And they would also say, he doth enter. So, now, as you can hear, and as you're probably already aware, the dates aren't uniform, all right? It's not like he enters into a new zodiacal astrological sign on the 21st of each month, or on the 20th of each month, or on the 22nd. It changes and it varies. And then thrown into the mix is the fact that we may be experiencing a leap year, so it might be one day either side. So, here's a quick way, quick methodology to remember it, all right? I wrote a poem pertaining to this, all right? This poem is called The Journey of the Heavenly Father, all right? So let's get into this, all right? Now, by learning these dates, you can analyze and delineate astrological charts in the following way, all right? If someone says to you, I was born on the 9th of November at 3 a.m., 3 in the morning, you can say to yourself, okay, so that's the 9th of November. Therefore, you know the date in your head, and the sun moves about 59 minutes per day, which is just under a degree a day. So therefore, if the person's born on the 9th of November, then the sun would be roughly at about 16 degrees of Scorpio, all right? You see? And then also, if you have memorized what signs are on the ascendant, depending upon whether or not they are signs of long or short ascension, you will know that at 3 a.m. in the morning, yeah, around the 9th of November, that Libra will be rising. Therefore, this person's second house would have the sun at about 16 degrees Scorpio. And then from there, you can say, okay, I know that Mercury and Venus will be close by. Why? Because Mercury is never more than 28 degrees away from the sun, and Venus is never more than 48 degrees away from the sun. Therefore, you should have a good idea of roughly where Venus and Mercury were based upon knowing the position of the sun. But anyway, I'm not going to get into the technicalities of that because this is not a technical video. What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you the poem, The Journey of the Heavenly Father. All right? So listen up. If you want to be astrologically smarter, you need to learn the ingress of the Heavenly Father as he travels the wheels, heavens above. Keep your eyes peeled and keep looking up. If you want to be astrologically smarter, you need to learn the ingress of the Heavenly Father as he travels the wheels of the heavens above. Keep your ears peeled. Now listen up. 21 rams and 20 bulls, 21 pairs of horns, not crab claws or paws of 23 lions, but 23 maids putting wheat in the scales. There's a sting to this tale. There's a war going on with 22 archers firing arrows at 22 goats. There's about 20 men on the beach near the shore with 19 fish in a net and a boat. 21 rams and 20 bulls, 21 pairs of horns, not crab claws or paws of 23 lions, but 23 maids putting wheat in the scales. There's a sting to this tale. There's a war going on with 22 archers firing arrows at 22 goats. There's about 20 men on the beach near the shore with 19 fish in a net and a boat. Thank you for making me astrologically smarter by teaching me the ingress of the Heavenly Father as he travels through the heavens above. Thanks to you, I no longer need to look up. Thank you for making me astrologically smarter by teaching me the ingress of the Heavenly Father as he travels through the heavens above. Thanks to you, I no longer need to look up. See? Vast amounts of information compressed into song. This is how the ancients preserved information as well as concealing it. All right? So if you are determined to learn that poem, it will make your life much easier. All right? As a student of ancient astrology. This is the ThaBadbrey herbalist, ancient astrologer of the ThaBadbrey Herbal.co.uk. Stay tuned. Dendra.